feels terrible. Can't, dude, I've watched it. Can I turn cutscenes off? I need to look and see if I can turn cutscenes off. Okay, man. Every AoE is absolutely bonkers. Mimic, what are you swinging at, dude? What are you swinging at back there? Nice camera. Super, super cool camera. Here we go again, man. thought I was out of... I thought I was out of flasks, dude. I thought I was out of flasks. Holy crap, dude. Heart was beaten, dude. Man, there's some cheese in those fights, yo. Thanks, Cash. Yeah, dude. There's some cheese in those fights, dude. It feels rough. It feels rough, dude. Zowie. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Look at all that life. Holy crap. Brutal. 500,000? Easy, right? Just strength? He just pumped strength on this character, dude. That's it. Hold on, what do we need? Like 28k? Man, there was a lot of deaths there, dude. An absurd amount of deaths. It feels good to have beat that, though. All the strength. Barely died. I didn't, though. First try every time. Summon Ronnie. Oh, check that out. Let's summon Ronnie, dude. Are we ready? We're gonna have to fight her too. This is gonna be terrible. Where are we, by the way? Oh, all up in the tree. Okay. First of all, let's go see what we can get from the plesiosaurus that we just killed. What do you mean? Give me plesiosaurus stuff. Yo, wake up, finger smeller. Okay. Power of Remembrance, Elden, Marika's Hammer, Strength Dex, Faith, what do we got here? Stonehammer made in the lands of the Newman, outside the lands between, the tool with which Queen Marika shattered the Elden Ring, and Radagon attempted to repair it. Hammer partially broken upon shattering the ring, became splintered with rune fragments. Goldbreaker skill. Leap up high and while suspended in midair, imbue the rune shard with light before smashing it down hard onto the ground. The heroic Radagon signature attack. Sacred Relic Sword. Sword wrought from the remains of a god who should have lived a life eternal. Thoughts on what the weapon portends are many and varied. Some consider it the mark of a great sin or a sign of great devastation. Some think it as the end of an age, while others the beginning. Unique skill, Wave of Gold. Imbue the sword with bygone golden glory. Then fire it at foes. A wide golden wave fans out forwards, sweeping through all enemies caught in its path. Okay. Strength, Dex, Faith. Wild. What do you mean? What do I mean? What do I mean? Wait. Now I'm confused. I don't think there's... Two, three head for this. Place is burning, bruh. Burning. You have anything to say? No?
No.
Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's go, dude. Let's see what's going on here. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. So, now. Summon Ronnie, dude. Ranny.
The battle is over, I see.
Finally. Oh, that's wild.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
That's gorgeous.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness. As the path stretcheth into
we are
darkness.
gorgeous. Look at us. We are so cute.
Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
That's it, huh? Okay, dude. See, world created by Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin. Yeah, so. Cool. Cool. Look. I had a good time in this game. I mauled it out a lot because that's what these games do. I am not a Soulsborne aficionado. This is only the second full playthrough of a Soulsborne game I've ever played, and the only other one is Dark Souls 1. It's a good game. It's a bad PC port. The game was obviously without a doubt, developed for console. I have heard that it plays very well on console. I mean, so what I'm gonna do now while we go watch the credits, because I always let credits run, credit where credit is due. There are a lot of people that put a lot of time and effort into the games that we play. I'm gonna let credits run. I always do whenever we end the games, right? But I'm also gonna give my impression of the game. This is not optimized well for PC, first and foremost. I constantly had issues on PC. Crashes, about, what, 4 or 5 times I think I had crashes. That's not significant over, I mean, how much time? Probably about 130 to 150 hours of gameplay. Not significant, but not fun either. The thing that's nice about this game is that it does have a very good save state, constant save state in the game. So the game crashing is a bummer, but it doesn't, you know, you're not having to like redo a lot of content or anything. You're basically right back to where you were, so it's not a huge deal. But you still don't like to see a game crashing. Other than that, on the PC, the performance is subpar at best. Constant frame drops. Yo, Matt, thanks, buddy. Thanks, dude. Constant frame drops. I mean, significant performance issues. I'm talking like frame drops all the way down into like the 20s. And certain parts of the world where I could tell that there was significant resource hogging going on. Like, the game needs to be addressed on PC very badly. It was obviously developed for console and ported to PC. They need to put options in to give better. They need better graphics options for PC. They need the ability. They need better mouse and keyboard support on PC. They need better. They need options such as the ability to lock the mouse to your main monitor. We did not take out Melania. No, we did not take out Melania. Nope. I was thinking about going for it earlier today, and we just kept pressing content, and then I got into this last fight today, and it was a bit mauling as well. So we haven't taken out Melania yet. No. Nope. Nope. I'll continue with what I was talking about. So there's definitely a lot of issues that need to be addressed, just specifically on the Mog's dead. Yeah, Mog's dead. Yep. Specifically on the PC version. It did not feel great, and I can say that one of my big issues, being somebody that's very passionate about gaming in general and about gaming for the industry, right? If a game is being announced to be released across multiple platforms, it's not like this game was released initially on console and then they're like, oh hey, we're going to port it to PC. Because we've seen that happen time and time again, where a game is like being ported to PC. It doesn't port optimally, right? They didn't do their due diligence in porting it over, and it's like, well, they didn't do a very good job in that. This game was announced being released on console and PC like it was being developed for all of those platforms, right? It's very obvious this game was not developed for PC. It is blatantly obvious. And that feels bad. It feels bad to get the game when it's being announced that it's being released on PC. Like, I mean, my thought was that it was legit going to be a game that was developed for PC as well. It was not. It was not. And I'm not running a shabby PC here. So that's one of my biggest issues with the game. It definitely skewed my enjoyment of the game quite a bit. For the most part, the gameplay wasn't too bad with the performance issues, but there were some notable pieces of the game that felt very bad, especially like frame drops, panning around in certain parts of the open world, riding around on the horse. Frame drops were constant, continual, felt real terrible. There are other things that were just overlooked in the game. Quality of life stuff that at this point in these soulsborne types of games, I would expect more from. Such as crouching in the game. They've implemented crouching in the game, right? But the only, like, you can't interact with anything while you're crouched. You can't grab a ladder while you're crouched. You can't hardly do anything while you're crouched in the game. Why? That's really weird. The only thing about that I could figure out that you could do while you were crouched in the game was interact with like a point of grace. And that's really weird. If they wanted crouching to be a significant part of the game, which they obviously did because they incorporated it as like being stealthy in the game and everything, why are you not able to interact with things while you're crouched? You can't open chests, you can't grab one, you can't climb ladders and stuff. That's really weird to me that was overlooked. Same thing, one of the things I found really annoying as well were messages coming up on the screen consistently. Begin Journey 2. If you do not start over now, you can choose to begin Journey 2 later at the Table of Lost Grace in Round Table Hold. We are not going to begin Journey 2 yet. I still want to try Melania. Still want to try Melania. I think that's still an option for us. Should be, I think. Yeah, I think so. So we'll probably give that a try at some point down the line. I'm going to take a break from Elden Ring for a while. But it's kind of the same thing with God of War. We didn't take out all the Valkyries or any as well in God of War, and I want to go back to God of War and try to take out as many of the Valkyries as possible. We'll try to clean up a bit of the stuff in this game as well at some point. Just some of my other thoughts about it. Like, the targeting system is trash. It is the same targeting system from Dark Souls 1. It is horrible. It needs to be brought up to date. It's so bad. Constantly lose target on bosses. Constantly lose target on enemies. Or you try to target the enemy that's right in front of you and you'll target an enemy that's like on a different area level, way beyond, you're not even aggroed on it. Still, it's I don't know, man. Then like in boss fights or whatever, you know, you'll be targeted onto the boss, it'll do some kind of jump attack and all of a sudden you lose targeting, right? Then you try to retarget the boss and you'll be sitting there having to try to retarget 4 or 5 times before the game will let you retarget. I was more accepting of the targeting system back in Dark Souls 1 because that game was like 11, 12 years old at this point. But to import that targeting system into a modern game and go, it's fine, roll with it, that's not acceptable to me. Next stream, so we've got weekend content. We've got weekend content, Lost Ark. Lost Ark weekend content. So tomorrow and Sunday are Lost Ark. It worked out pretty well. Finishing up today, Elden Ring, Lost Ark tomorrow and Sunday. And as we play through tomorrow and Sunday, we'll figure out what we're going to do for Monday, starting Monday, okay? Metal? Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Prompts on the screen while you're playing the game. While you're playing the game, you're picking up items all the time, even if you're not prompting to pick up items. Like pressing E, sometimes you just kill enemies and you automatically get items. You'll get prompts on your screen and the prompts keep you from doing certain actions like rolling. And there are big prompts on the screen that hinder your ability to see things. They also don't always tell you that you need to hit E to get rid of them. They were just kind of a hindrance to me. Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it too. I mean, we can talk about it a little bit after I finish this, if you guys want. We talked about it a little bit the other day. Or how about we talk about it tomorrow? We'll do that. We'll talk about it tomorrow when we do Lost Ark, okay? We'll talk about it tomorrow and Sunday, yeah? I just want to finish. I want to sum this up a little bit, and tomorrow and Sunday, we'll figure out what we're going to play next for our weekday content, yeah? Yeah, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna play some... Yeah, for sure. Again, they've vastly improved upon what the games were in creating these open world environment and the lore and everything and just the, you know, the characters and the you know, the item lore, the background of the world and the characters, and they're just very enthralling and immersive and a lot of fun, and I love these games for that stuff. But there's just a lot of other stuff in the game that I feel like took away from my enjoyment of overall what the game had to offer. First and foremost was the bad PC port. The targeting system in the game being very archaic and just needing a huge revamp was probably a very, very close second to the performance issues. It's terrible. It feels terrible all the way through and through. This game drove me nuts because of how bad the targeting system is. I enjoyed it. I'm also glad to be done with it. It molded me out, dude. There are some cheesed out mechanics in this game. I honestly, I feel like they need to take a little bit of a look at some hitbox stuff. Yo, it's rando emote time, by the way. Rando mode, go. There were a lot of times where I felt like I was just swinging straight through enemies, man. Swinging straight through enemies, missing hitboxes. They would get random iframes for no reason. Yo, Cash, nice. That's the second time we've gotten punch trees from stream elements for the rando mode game. Yeah, Bob Ross is the man, dude. That's awesome. So, it's really easy to focus on what I would consider some downfalls. You know, it's easy in life to focus on things that are bad, obviously, and these are just my opinion. That there are going to be people that kind of probably, you know, throw a lot of hate my way for hating on this game. You know, for saying there's anything wrong with this game at all, and that's fine. That's fine. But I feel it's kind of my job to give my true assessment of what's good and what's bad about every game I play, and I'm gonna do that. So overall, I had a great time exploring these games. This game was huge, and a lot of fun to explore. A lot of fun, and a massive amount of deaths. Good night. What were we at, like 1250, something like that? The amount of deaths, insane. Yeah, punch trees again, dude. Yeah, and I enjoy very hard playthrough. There's an amount of cheese in this game on the part of enemy mechanics, I've got to say. You can figure your way through it, for sure. And there are some people that are much better at these games than I'll ever be. I will not deny that at all. But dude, there's an amount of cheese in these games that feels absolutely brutal to work your way through. No doubt about it. So, all of you game masochists out there, enjoy. It's an experience. Most Souls games they're known for that, you know. I enjoyed it. It feels good to have gotten through it. I need some lighthearted gameplay. I have done some tough playthroughs here recently, man, and Elden Ring is up there. It is a tough game. It was very enjoyable. I had a good time. And again, I think if it wasn't for some of the performance issues, some of the things that I feel like they overlooked. Another thing that I want to point out before we end today is, you know, in a game like this, with such a massive Tunic next, no, not yet. I need something chill. A little more lighthearted. You've already told me that Tunic's like Dark Souls, top-down Dark Souls kind of, man. I need something I can chill out and be a little more chill with first. I know you're probably memeing me. It is chill? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I have an extensive library of stuff that I haven't even played yet, man. So I want to work through that first and see if the community wants me to play any of that. If not, then maybe, dude. We were actually talking about Stardew 2 to 3 days, probably. Okay, yeah. We were talking about Stardew Valley, possibly. I've never played Stardew, so and the creator of Stardew is actually the dev of Stardew. I can't think of their name right now. Something 8. They're making a new game, Haunted Chocolatier 2. So I kind of want to play Stardew. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Tunic, I want to play Tunic. There are a lot of good games out there I still need to play, man. We'll see. We'll talk about it the next couple of days and see what we come up with. I always want to take input from the community on what you guys want to see me play, but I need something a bit chill for the next period of time. Anyways, I've had some tough playthroughs. What I was gonna say is the thing that is a bit another quality of life thing that I think they really need to implement in these games is you get so many items in your inventory. You pick up so many items in this game, and quite often you pick them up while you're fighting. Yeah, okay, cool, Cash. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely take it into consideration, buddy. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man. You pick up so many items, and you pick up so many items while you're engaged in either hiding away from enemies or fighting enemies, that you can't always pay attention to exactly what you picked up, what type of item you picked up. I really think that they need to incorporate some kind of identifier for items in your inventory that show them as being a new item you haven't looked at yet. It's just you get so many items in a game like this that trying to work your way through and find out what new item you got if you weren't able to pay attention whenever you picked it up can be frustrating and take a bit too much time. Whereas if there was just a small identifier in the corner of the item saying this is new, it would show the player that that's what they need to go look at, right? It's just quality of life stuff like that I feel like it just seems like intuitive or logical that they should implement that kind of thing. And it was weird to me that it wasn't part of the game, you know? And like same thing for your inventory for runes, you know, popping runes, the runes that you pick up in the world, whenever you pop them to actually get runes to use to like level up and stuff. It was really weird to me that like you can go to a merchant and sell them and it'll tell you how much they sell for, but your inventory would never tell you how much the runes were worth. I could understand more like initially if you hadn't ever used that rune before, you wouldn't know. But for your inventory not to keep track after you had already popped those runes, maybe I'm just too three-head. I'm not going to pay attention to like every single rune in the game, how much it's worth for like the entirety of the game. That's just not me, dude. So it seems like just quality of life stuff for like that for the player that like they kind of lacked. I don't know why. If they're going to show it in a cell for the merchant, why wouldn't they just show it in your inventory as well? You know, it seems weird that they wouldn't. I don't know. But good game. Not 10 out of 10 by any means. I know a lot of people have rated it that, and I will definitely disagree. I think that they have a lot of area for improvement. I think that there's a lot of great content in the game, but especially playing the PC version of the game, I think that they have a lot of a long way to go with getting a game up to a 10 out of 10 because everybody's rating scale is different, and a lot of people rate a game just based on content. That's not me. I'm not going to rate a game just on content because the game needs to play very well to me and have a lot of things incorporated in it with the game player in mind. All-encompassing rating scale is what I go for. Yeah, and I don't know yet what I would really rate this game at. Probably somewhere around an 8. I would say. I'm not sure exactly, but I honestly, if I was going to rate it anywhere, it would probably be a little bit below an 8 for me, just because of the performance issues and stuff. That's really brutal to me. The content, there's a lot of really great content in the game, and as big as the world is, and just there's a lot of great content in the game, but for me, a game that comes out like this that has the performance issues like this, it's hard for me to scale up real high past that. So I don't know. That's me though. I don't know. I'm a PC gamer at heart, and to see a game come out and say we're developing, this game's being released on PC at the same time as being released on everything else, and then to see it come out and actually very blatantly, obviously, be developed for console and just be ported, bad port to PC as well, sucks. That sucks. Feel like they should have been a little bit more more clear about what was going on, but they didn't want to lose money on potential PC players there, did they? That's my guess. You guys are awesome. That's all I got. If anybody wants to discuss what I've said about my viewpoints on the game, or I'm always open to discussion, and it's a great game. It's a great game. I think that people playing it on console are going to have a much better time than people on PC, and content-wise, the game's great. I think people are going to have a great time with it. An 8 is not a bad score. It's not going to be as high a score as most people will probably rate this game. It's just not. But I hope everybody has a fantastic day. That's going to be it for me. It feels good to kind of be done with most of Elden Ring, because I'm a bit worn out with dying. I'm ready to play some lighthearted stuff. You guys rock. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning, as always, 6 a.m. Central North American time, with Lost Ark. Yeah? Lost Ark weekend, and while we play Lost Ark this weekend, we'll figure out what's going to come next. Cool. Between whatever I have in my library and whatever's out there that anybody, that the community wants to see be played, we'll figure it out. Cool. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me while I mauled it out and got real salty and stuff. I appreciate it. You guys rock. Thanks so much. I'll be around on Lost Ark later, man, doing some dailies, and I'll be on Discord and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys around tonight. Be back at it tomorrow. Hope to see everybody then, okay? Take it easy, guys. Thanks. Bye.